Hi, Elvin. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is
Great to meet you.
Jatin Gandara. Thank you. And I have a couple questions for you.
Mhm.
So the first one is kind of a long one, but I think it's an important question to ask because, to be honest, it's something I've always wondered about the franchise, right? I know for a lot of people, myself included, the Pokemon Company is, has a special place in our heart. Pokemon is my favorite video game franchise of all time. All right, I think a lot of people can attest to its significance in their lives and kind of getting them into video games. I think something you said earlier was different generations, different touch points, but so many different people are united by Pokemon, right? This
Mhm.
brand that Game Freak, and the Pokemon Company, Nintendo have built over the years. And my question to you is, do you feel any particular kind of way knowing that you're not only representing the largest media franchise of all time, but also
Mhm.
quite possibly the most impassioned fan base of all time?
Yeah, it's really fulfilling. Let's just start with that. It's really fulfilling to work on this brand and then on this franchise. I would say that my favorite part of it is interacting with our fan base, seeing the enthusiasm, seeing it bring people together. And there's just so many facets of that, right? And so at something like our Pokemon World Championships, to see our competitors get together, to see the sportsmanship across all age groups, right? So we like to say people compete from 8 to 80, right? So you have that huge age range of people, and to see them all compete together, enjoy Pokemon together. Many of them are friends, and they see each other at different competitions, and so each competition is sort of a reunion for them. That's always great to see. And then you see the parents with their children. And the parents were familiar with the games, and now their kids are playing the games, that they're playing at a level where they're competing, and that's really always really impressive to see. So it's extremely fulfilling. I would say the other part of that is just to see, like I was speaking to earlier, some of those one-on-one interactions where you see how much Pokemon means to them. And it's not just in terms of entertainment. You see, a lot of times I hear people tell me about how they identify with the brand, how they identify with the concept of the journey, having a companion, making friends, working together, and just achieving something where you don't have to take physical ability into consideration, right? It's all about sort of mindset, determination, practice, and just sort of that that approach to Pokemon and how it unites so many different people. It's really great to see, and it's really fulfilling for me.
That's amazing. Yeah. Um, to follow up on that, I had a quick question, kind of on the other side of the coin. Is there any sort of pressure to perform or, represent the brand? Because I know because Pokemon fans are so passionate, I feel like a lot of times there's also this, they're very critical because they care so much about the brand. So have you felt any sort of pressure to, make sure things are right for the fan base?
Sure. I would say the pressure is more in making sure, in particular to what I do, that I'm representing whatever I'm talking about accurately, and making sure that the public or the fan base has an accurate picture of what I'm talking about. Right. I want to give them as much information as I can. I want to give them very clear information. I want to give them very accurate information. I think. In particular for you guys, as you're looking into maybe working in this industry, that's going to be the same for any franchise that you work on. The more dedicated your fan base, the more passionate your fan base, the more they care about it. Sometimes that comes out in frustration. It comes out in criticism, and that's just all part. That's all part of the job. It's all part of working on something that means so much to people. You take it in stride. You take it all in. You definitely want to consider what people are saying. You definitely want to consider what your core fan base is saying. And it's like I said, it's all part of the job, and it's the way I look at it. It's all different forms of passion for Pokemon.